This is probably going to piss off a lot of people. But a relationship between a man and a woman is inherently unequal. And that goes for any relationship where someone is deciding to date their oppressor. Just like all white people have racism brainwashed into them, all males have misogyny brainwashed into them. And any male who claims not to be a misogynist is a misogynist, because a self-aware man knows that he has it brainwashed into him. And any time that a woman decides to be in a relationship with a man, she's making a sacrifice and a commitment knowing that she's dating her oppressor. Almost all women have sexual trauma and emotional abuse trauma, literally just from society. And she's taking a risk in being with you and making a commitment to help you undo your brainwashing. Now, of course, I'm not saying that people shouldn't date the opposite gender, but a lack of awareness can cause problems.
This is America. Let's talk about it. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification. And look at this video here. Did you hear what that girls had to say? This is the country that you live in, fellas. These are the women that surround you. These are the ones that you work with. These are the ones that you have in your life that you're going out to the bar, trying to buy drinks for, liking pictures on Instagram. This is how the modern woman thinks today. This is what's going on. She said you're dating your oppressor. Wow. Wow. She's almost making it seem like we look like the Taliban. Isn't that something? And that just goes to my point. See, the women over in Afghanistan, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. The women in Afghanistan, they don't get to have these arguments. You know why? Because they're really oppressed. They're really being oppressed. But see, the women in this country, they can get online and say stuff like that and don't have to worry about nothing but some crazy comments at the bottom of their video. That's it. Because this is what we allow. But the question is, the real question is, how long will you allow it? How long will you allow that to happen? Misogyny, the hatred of women. Every man is misogynistic, apparently, according to this girl, because it's programmed into you by society. What do you mean? What do you mean? Because we had a way of doing things? Because we had gender roles? It was programmed into us? I'm not understanding, because when did men just start hating women? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, because we took care of the house, and we paid all the bills. You took care of the house and the children. Then the men, we had a major war. Y'all remember that war back in like the 30s? That major war that we went off and fought and died and killed people in that war. And you ladies back here at home helped out in the factories, and then after you got in there, you never wanted to leave. And we said, okay, that's fine. I mean, we would like you to be back at the house, but okay, you want to be in the factory, fine. Okay. Oh, but we don't have no rights to vote or anything. Okay, that's what you guys want? Here, you can have it. I mean, we didn't think that maybe that's what you wanted to do. No, we have to say, fine, you got to say now. Oh, well, the wage gap is different. Okay, well, you do know that you have the ability to become pregnant, right? You do know it does cost more to insure you as an employee working for me. You're aware of that, right? Yeah, but I still should get the same pay. Okay, that's okay. Well, if you could do the job, you can get the same payment, right? Sure. Where does the misogyny come in? Because, in a country like America, where the women are cheating just as much as the men, women are getting divorced, are filing for divorce way more than men. Women are taking things from guys and, their children, their assets, their properties and all of that stuff, getting paid alimony. I'm trying to still figure out, where's the misogyny? Because if you're an adulterer in the Middle East under Sharia law, they'll stone you to death. So I don't get it. When you go over to China, they tell you how many children you can have. when you go to South America, I know, I've seen it. The men will put their hands on you. If you talk like this, yeah, they'll put their hands upside your head. This is I'm still trying to figure out, the place where you actually have representation. I mean, because as men, we are allowing this because we're physically more dominating than you, and we could physically push this on you if we wanted to. We're allowing this to happen. The one place in the world where you can go and get government support for your feminist agenda and your arguments that you're saying. I don't get it. I still don't get it. Where's the misogyny? I know, she's talking the misogynistic stuff, and she's also throwing a little bit of that LGBT up in there. Y'all heard it. It's an undertone under there. But as a group of men, I just want to know, like, where do you guys think we're misogynistic? Do you think we're programmed to be like that? I mean, because if we were programmed to be like that, I think we would enact that. We would be oppressive to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, cover your face, wear a full burqa. You know what I'm saying? It's 120 degrees outside, but you're going to wear a full burqa. You know what I'm saying? You can't wear any jeans. No, you can't leave your house without being accompanied by another man. That kind of sounds a wee bit oppressive. If freedom is defined as the power, right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint, that kind of sounds like hindrance and restraint to me. So I don't buy this girl's argument. All men are programmed to be misogynistic. But I guess when you have a critique and you just show what's really happening in the world, compared to other places, I would say that the women in America are pretty liberal. They're pretty free to do whatever they want, even not deal with any man. And that's all I got to say about that. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification, and we out.